Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people freak out before summer trying to get fit. But then when summer hits, it's so easy to forget about those goals. And for me, it's actually the opposite. Like, this is the time of year that is most important to me to lock in my goals, really set the foundation, get lean, get strong, and feel my best before going into fall and the holiday season. That way I feel like I can indulge a little bit and enjoy it without stressing out and still feel really good. But if you want to get results and be able to actually maintain them throughout the year, having the right fitness plan is so important. And I know that's easy to say, but I want to break down my ideal split and what I do every single day to keep my body toned and see the biggest changes. Plus, I want to share some of my best tips for getting started in an easy at-home cardio workout, because I know it is so hard if you are new to fitness or if you feel like you've really tried it all but don't ever see any results. But really fast, before we get into it, I want to know how many days a week you work out. Even if it's 0 right now, drop the number down below, because I want to share something that's going to totally help change the game for you as you get into a new routine. And don't forget to sweat the thumbs up. That just means give it a little click. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I have new videos every week sharing my health and fitness journey to help you with yours. Plus, I do weekly giveaways for my subscribers. So all you have to do is be subscribed and comment down below on my videos each week. I drop our winners over in the community channel, and there are tons of new prizes every single week, so make sure you guys check it out. Okay, so in last week's video, I talked about how I'm trying to lose probably 2 pounds of fat. So I'm measuring on the scale, body fat percentage, and then also taking photos, because to me, that's the easiest way to really gauge it. I know what that looks like on my body, and I'm just kind of working there. But what's changed for summer? Biggest thing, it is freaking hot outside, and my normal workouts happen in my garage, so I've actually been moving a lot of them into my room. This is my little room. You guys have been here since day 1 with me. This is where I started filming all my YouTube videos. So I know even if I have a small space, if it's big enough for my body, like laying on the floor, a yoga mat, I have room to do a workout. So it's nice because there's air conditioning in here. I love to go outside or get in the gym, in my garage gym, if I can get it in first thing in the morning, but that doesn't always happen. The first thing that I think is the most important is really understanding what the perfect split is, meaning how many days a week you do which types of workouts and exactly what that looks like. So I'm gonna break that down, but first we have a sponsor for this week's video. So thank you to YESOUL for supporting my channel and sending me this awesome bike. You guys, I'm gonna show you this thing. It is so cool. I just moved it into my office a couple days ago. I've been on it almost every day and I'm loving it so much. I'll show you a great workout in this space later. And this is where I do my lives every Monday too. So a lot happens in this tiny room, but I wanted to show you the YESOUL bike really fast. So this one I got because the reviews were so good on it as the best alternative to a Peloton. It's only $399 with the code I'll link down below. Peloton's $2,500, and this comes with all the classes, everything you can do. It is so sleek. It only took Ryan and I 5 minutes to build it. The quality of it is really good. I've tried tons of different bikes, and honestly, this is on par with some of the most expensive ones out there. So you can tell it just fits great in the space, has an awesome screen that totally rotates out. I'll show you guys more, but I just feel like I had to share this real quick because look how cute it is. So I want to talk about the split. You guys know, obviously, I follow my Move app programming. I'll put a link down below if you want to check it out, but I'm gonna show it to you really fast. So this is the programming I started doing when I lost 45 pounds, and I developed and really dug into as I became a certified personal trainer and really got into the research of what the most effective training methods are. So I'm gonna put my split up on the screen so you guys can actually see it with some examples of what these workouts look like. But if you go into the Move app, I was doing a video, so hold on, gotta clear it out. If you go into the Move app, on the first screen, you're gonna see your weekly plan, and this has the split laid out for you, so you don't have to think about it, you don't have to remember. But essentially, following my programming, you do a 3-3-1 split. So this, I don't wanna confuse you because my method is the 3-to-1 method, but it's a 3-3-1 split. So it's 3 days of strength, 3 days of cardio, various types though, so I'll tell you what those look like, and 1 day that's an active recovery self-care day. So the 3 strength training days are obviously gonna target different body parts, because my goal is to really push you into progressive overload. I talk about this in all my videos, but we wanna work different body parts so not any one area gets overworked or fatigued. So you're gonna have a leg and booty day that's gonna focus all on lower body. Within that day, you'll have 2 sets of exercises. Each of them have 4 exercises. You'll have 3 that are really focused on strength and 1 that is more cardio based. It may still be strength, but you're gonna get your heart rate up a little bit more. That is based on all the research that shows that that's gonna be the most effective to building muscle, burn fat, and keep it to a short amount of time so you're not wasting hours in the gym. So leg and booty day, you're gonna have an arms and abs. I love pairing arms and abs together. I just think it is the best combination. It feels so good. They're two areas that as women, we think a lot about. We want to look toned and tight and lean. So putting those together is great because those are two areas that don't get worked enough. Then on your third strength day, it's gonna be full body. So we're gonna hit every inch from top to toe, head to toe, whatever. We're getting all the muscles working in there. And again, that's gonna be the same for all of your strength days where you have the 3-to-1 method, 3 strength, like really more focused on heavier like weights or body weight, and 1 more cardio moved within those 2 sets. When I first started out, all I knew how to do was run or walk and just do like cardio outside. And cardio is really important. It's an important part of my split, but those strength days are what have completely transformed my body. You have to have those as your foundation with the layering of the cardio on top. So those are really where it all starts. But this is something I think that's so important to say. I don't want it to get missed. If you are new to working out, if you are just getting started, do not sell yourself short by only working out 2 or 3 days a week. The reason is if you go and only go 2 or 3 days a week, it's always gonna kind of be like a secondary part of your life. It's not gonna become a lifestyle. It's not gonna become a habit. You will never stay as disciplined as if you go all in. Here's the difference though. I used to go all in and I thought that meant I had to work out 7 days a week and go hardcore every single day. That's not it, you guys. That's gonna lead to burnout. So don't do that anymore, but show up 7 days a week in some way, even if that's a light walk, if that's a light ride on a bike like the YESOUL. You just got to do something every day to create the discipline, create the habit, and allow yourself to create that lifestyle. Okay, so let's talk about the cardio. We understand the 3 strength days, legs and booty, arms and abs, full body. Then for the cardio, I do a mix of high intensity, low intensity, and moderate intensity. I don't know why I did them in that order, but those 3 styles of workouts on my other 3 days. So that could be something like one of the videos in Move. I have full video library. You can search by the type of workout you want to do. There's categories, there's hundreds of videos in there. So there are a bunch of cardio ones in there for you. So I'll do things like my bar boot camp, maybe yoga. So yoga is going to be more of a low intensity. Moderate intensity, think of that as like you could carry on a conversation. Like you might be a little out of breath, but you could still talk. And then high intensity, you should feel like I can barely breathe right now. So that's going like at 90%, giving it your all. So I do that usually 1 day a week. Again, 30 minutes or less. All my workouts are about 30 minutes. If I'm doing high intensity, it's usually 20 to 30. I don't go more than that. And then if I do a low intensity, those are the only days that I go longer. So if I'm doing like a low intensity walk or ride, that's gonna be something more like 30 to 60 minutes. And then the final part of that, my self-care day, or I call self-care active rest, I always want to focus on something to take care of my body. So I'm going to be doing like yoga to stretch and recover, maybe just like a really long stretch foam rolling session, maybe a light walk or a hike. I just want to stay in that habit again and stay really active. And to me, that is the key. I just said it, but I will say it again because it is so important. You need to stay active every day. Make it a part of what you do and who you are if you want to see lasting change. And again, if you want to be able to maintain those changes long term. Okay, and the great thing is, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything massive. When I started my 45-pound weight loss journey, I was working out 10 minutes a day to start. I would go for a walk for 10 minutes, like ride your bike, do whatever. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy intense, but it's about creating that discipline and habit. And that's why, again, like I've been having so much fun on the YESOUL, because just like when you're in the Move app and you're really connecting with the Team LSF community, like these girls are here to support you. I like the bike because you also feel like you're like in a class, and I don't really have time to go to a gym. I don't want to waste the money because it is so crazy expensive. But if you make like a small investment in yourself with the Move app, with a bike like this, one time, you're gonna have that to be able to really make sure that you're holding yourself accountable and have that community to keep you going. So I wanna show you guys what I like to do on the bike. Whether you have this bike or you're using the Move app, this is gonna be great because it's something that you can do at home anytime. And it's nice because it has like a fully rotating screen, so I can connect my phone I get Netflix on there. I can get YouTube to watch my videos. I can connect it to get the Move app and watch my workouts and follow along right off the bike, but in my office on a big screen, which is so awesome. I'm about to get on the bike, but I was just thinking about when Ryan and I first got married, we lived in this tiny little apartment and it had a gym. And that was the first time I really was like gonna go to the gym. And it was tiny, but I had no idea what to do with anything. Like the weights, no clue really. The equipment, like not only like the machines for weight training, but the treadmills, the bikes, like I was like, I don't know. That's why I love bikes like the YESOUL, because it has the classes, it has everything on there for you. So you can get on it and do it by yourself and just do like free riding and adjust the intensity and all of that. It has all of those features for you. But if you want to, like, I'm a personal trainer, I know what to do at this point, but sometimes I don't want to have to think about it. So it's nice to be able to just like throw on a class and follow along, and with the screen it makes it so easy to feel like you're actually either in the class or like on the road somewhere, to have a change of scenery and not feel like I'm just like in my tiny little space. All right, before I hop on, just again to go over like some of the features of the YESOUL bike, it has a fully adjustable seat and it gives you really easy instructions on how to make sure it's the right position for your height, your body, everything you need to make sure you're totally comfortable when you hop on. It also has a 360-degree rotating screen with 1080 FHD. So it really is cool because you can totally rotate it, like I said, if you're hopping off the bike to do a follow along on the mat or on the ground. And then obviously like the scenic view rides I think are really fun, and it's just nice that like they're expert led, so you know that you're doing a great workout. It's also really cool because you can sync your playlist for motivation, and you can really just like switch up your routine without having to feel like you're spending tons of money or wasting time going to the gym, driving around. It's all just in your room, in your house. And it, for me as someone who like does everything at home, I've always been about home workouts. I love that I've been able to really expand what I'm able to do at home and not feel like it just becomes like monotonous. Okay, so the quality of the screen is so nice. It's crystal clear. I had my phone hooked up to it. It worked really well. You guys can hear the sound too. I mean, it gets loud, you guys.
A pace and right under your feet. One more deep breath. Get ready to push it.
I also love you can see like who's doing the class. There's me. It's me. So you can see everything right there. Have your phone set up. There's a little place for the water bottle, easy adjust bar, and then obviously like your little feet pedal pads. You could get like these special spin cycle shoes if you want, but it works just great just with normal sneakers. I love the adjustability handlebars. The seat can totally rotate. So I'm gonna run you through a workout. I'm just gonna go onto the manual mode and kind of show you what I would do for a quick on my own workout at home doing this, and then do a little stretch sesh with you after. Okay, also, I know this is weird, but it's something that for me is so important. I'm gonna be quiet. I just want you to hear how loud or not loud this is. It's so smooth. It doesn't make any like crazy cranky sounds or anything else. Okay, so what's great about this is it has screen casting, so you can put on like YouTube, Netflix, anything. Hi, it's me. Watch shows, but then you still have your like stats for your workout right here, so you can follow and know exactly what you're doing. So for a bike like this, for a quick 10-minute HIIT style workout, I'm gonna be doing intervals. To me, this is like you're short on time. You wanna get the most bang for your buck, and we're gonna do intense intervals. So I'm gonna crank this if I go from 0, let's see. We're gonna go up. I want it to be like a medium intensity on the pedal because I want to go fast. Since I have a time clocking here, I'm gonna go, turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna go 30-second intervals on and off. I love this. It shows calories being burned. It shows how far you're going, your distance, how quickly you're going, and then obviously it has just the counter there too. So 10 to 15 minutes for sprints is a great place to start for your workouts. So we're just gonna take it in a few seconds here, and I wanna go up off the bike. Again, this is gonna make it a little bit more intense, but at the same time, it's taking the pressure off the quads, really bringing it into the whole body, getting that heart rate up, and breathe. Whew. But it's nice because you can just watch your shows, have that full screen casting. I love putting on like just Netflix. This is my time that I get to chill. Whew. Take it down, release some of that intensity, and just kind of catch up on things that I want to zone out on and not have to worry about like thinking about my workout. Good. Woo! It is such a smooth ride, you guys. It's truly, like, the other bike I actually still have. I don't ever ride it because I feel like it ends up getting wobbly. This is like sturdy and strong. Good, core's tight. When you're riding, that's one of the main things. Think about locking your belly in toward your spine and digging with the heels as you rotate it around. Obviously, this is a higher intensity workout. You can always keep it in the saddle, in your seat. Breathing here. Good resting position. And if I ever want to go back and just have a guided workout, I have it right in the app. Also for these specific ones. So again, 10 to 15 minutes here. Intervals, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds. Lower that intensity, ride it out. Let your heart rate come back and down. Crank it up I would say 2 to 4 turns, and then get back out of that saddle, taking it through. When you're done, this is what I love. I can head back in to the Move app, go for some, let's see, let's do a little recovery. Lower body, it's one of the first videos I ever filmed for the app. Ah, how fun is that? You guys see this? Breathing into any of those areas of tightness. We hold so much tension in our hips. We're gonna feel that even more in a moment. Okay, one of the reasons I wanted to partner and share the YESOUL G1M Plus is just that it's such an affordable option for something that is so high quality, and that's hard to find. I know everyone really got into cycling, but like those bikes are crazy, like the Pelotons and stuff, and this is so comparable in what it offers you, the quality of it, and it's $399 with the code SWEAT100. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to check it out. I know that like it can be an investment, but again, if you are serious about your health and fitness journey, cardio is a huge part of that, and especially if you're not a runner, if you have any knee issues, cycling is one of the best alternatives you can do to mix up your routine, and you can still do low intensity, you can still do HIIT, you can mix it up and get that full cardio part of your routine in on a bike like this. So again, whether you are just starting out with your fitness journey or you are like expert level, the most important thing you can do, whether you work out 0 days a week or 7 days a week down below, is to show up every single day and to follow this split. If you want to see your body composition change, this is where it happens. 3 days of strength, 3 days of various types of cardio, and a day of active recovery, rest, some type of movement to create that discipline and help you guys create the lifestyle. And the last thing I'll say is do not forget to get your protein in post-workout. That is going to make a huge change for you too. So if you're not hitting like 100 grams of protein a day, up the protein. That obviously has nothing to do with your workouts, but it does in the sense that you want to make sure you're making your workouts count, and eating the right foods, getting enough protein to see your body change is going to have a huge impact. But you guys already know that because I talk about that in like literally every video. All right, I hope you guys like seeing my weekly split. You can always get a free subscription trial of Move. I'll put the link down below for that as well. To check out my app, check out the programming, see how it feels. There's tons of videos on demand in there, as well as the step-by-step at your own pace training programming with this exact split for you guys. So I'll link all of that below. I hope you have an amazing day, and don't forget, good things come to those who sweat. So I'll see you next week. Bye.